Hi everyone, I'm Vandana Rai from Immigration Advisors New Zealand, and I was making this video to give all of you a little clarity on the COVID-19 Response Amendment Bill 2020 that has recently been proposed. I'm getting a lot of questions and I just wanted to give you a clarity on the bill. The first power that is being proposed is to be able to vary or change the conditions for a temporary entry visa. So how could this affect anyone? So there are temporary visa holders like work visa holders who are in New Zealand. There could be a change required in the visa condition, like the employer may change, the job may change, their region may change, the salary they are getting can change. So if this power is imposed, the visa officers probably can change the conditions or remove the conditions for a wide group of people, and it will be easier for those work visa holders to switch jobs, to switch roles, to switch regions and keep working without immigration to deal with individual applications. Or for example, there are certain offshore applicants like somebody who applied for a partnership based visa which had a first entry date mentioned there, or a student visa which had a first entry date mentioned there. So when these powers are given, the immigration would be able to vary those or remove those. So these people would still be able to enter New Zealand even the first entry date is expired for them. The second power, which says that power to change or cancel the condition for a residence visa. Again, I'm getting few concerns from people. Are they going to cancel the residence visa? So no, please read carefully. They are not proposing to cancel the residence visa. What is being proposed is the power to be able to change or cancel the condition of the residence visa. Probably somebody's got a residence approved, is offshore and has the first entry date mentioned there. If that gets changed, probably you would be able to enter even after the expiry and of the first entry date and when the borders open. Or somebody who is offshore with a travel condition expiring, so again that becomes handy for that person. So just relax, not much that you should be worrying in there. Then there is the third power that is being suggested, is the power to be able to extend the visas. So again, if I just give you a few examples, there are people in New Zealand unable to leave New Zealand and go because of border closure. So this power will enable immigration to just extend the visas expiry date for all that class of migrants. And there could be a few work visa holders offshore who have their visa expiring and they will not be able to enter back to New Zealand once the visa is expired. So again, this will enable them to be able to enter back and the visa expiry being extended. Then another power that is being discussed there or listed there is the power to be able to grant visa without an application as well. So again, there could be people onshore not able to submit an application because of some of the illness or any other reason, and when this power is approved, probably immigration would have the ability to grant visa even without an application. Again, a good step that I can see. So again, the another one that I would like to mention is the power to vary the regulatory requirement of the application. So few applicants may not have the mandatory lodgement requirement, like are not able to submit a passport size photograph or any other document which is really required to make an application, and they are unable to do that because of the COVID-19 situation. Again, the power enables the immigration to go ahead and accept the application and process even without those regulatory requirements. Few other powers, probably not required to do a transit visa when you're required to transit through New Zealand to any other country. Again, it will make sure that these resources with immigration are not used for these, and the process becomes easier when somebody has to transit through. So another one which says probably immigration has the power to revoke the entry permission for certain people. Few examples: somebody is not complying with the PPE requirements. So again, this will ensure that New Zealand is protected against COVID-19, and that's all okay. So another one which I would really like to discuss is the power to suspend the ability to make an application or to submit an expression of interest. So few examples that I can quote here where these could be needed is somebody's planning to travel to New Zealand for tourism purposes. Again, if these applications are submitted, this is with, this could be with a name that with the border closures, this travel is not possible. And when these applications are suspended, then immigration would have more resources to redeploy in other areas which are essential applications at this moment. And one safeguard that the migrants have is that the suspension would only be for 3 months period. So just relax, not something that is not to be suspended for a long period of time. All these powers or all these decisions which are being proposed in cases which are in response to COVID-19. So nowhere is the intention to stop migrants from applying. Nowhere is the intention that seems to me, I'm just giving my personal view, to bring down the numbers. So the bill is being proposed, and how I see is to make sure that the resources are aligned, the resources are better utilized, the resources that immigration has are being utilized and redeployed in areas which are of utmost interest at this time. So they have the ability to make decisions on a large number, a group of applications together without individually assessing applications. And as a result, so what is the main motive, as it looks to me, is that the migrants are not stressed. So when individual applications have to be processed, the process is slow, the process is time consuming, and the wait is stressful for migrants. So when immigration is able to make decisions for a large group of people, the decisions can be quick. That's what I see. And another thing, this is still a proposal, so which has been put up, and it is currently being considered by the select committee. So the final version may have few amendments. So if you have a few concerns, probably the industry is highlighting those. So any other question that you have that I may not have covered in this video, please feel free to email or message. I'll try and answer your concerns and make sure that I'm able to answer all your queries. Please stay safe and please stay as stress-free as possible. Thank you.